Good evening from Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, they love Rocky and stories of redemption here in Philadelphia. Right now, the Sixers with a brand new outlook.
And with this town just winning the 2018 Super Bowl, they've been donned with a new nickname, Titletown USA. Maybe an NBA championship on the horizon?
Something tells me they're tired of watching the same video of Dr. J on the parade float. Won by the Wizards. Wall to Beal. Can't connect.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Washington basketball. Beal to Wall. Take stock of the floor. Lays it up and in.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Won't go down. To Wall. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
John Wall at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw up and good by Wall. The Wizards add to their lead via the three-point play. Simmons into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Oh, Ben Simmons missed his first. That one goes.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Smith now into the front court. Down a point. To Tobias Harris. And he knocks it down, Jay.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Oh, Ben Simmons. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Wall. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Harris to Simmons. To Richardson. Beyond the arc for three. His first effort off the mark. Beal. From long range. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Had a chance, but it's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Wall. Knocked loose. off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. From the painted area, won't go down. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. In the front court comes Simmons. It's 12-10. Embiid, good for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Ben Simmons tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Into the front court comes Wall. Right now, 12 all. Beal. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. So it remains Washington basketball. Beal. Here's Wall for 2. Won't go. Ferocious slam inside.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Here comes the screen. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. The first quarter's complete. The 76ers have the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
So Horford. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Horford. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Ish Smith to Thomas. Here comes the screen.
Screen come. Take that. I got you.
Driving is Thomas, but a shot no good.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact...
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Oh, you've got to get that one to go. Horford. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Ish Smith. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
The pass set it all up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's Washington with the basketball to Thomas. Tobias Harris with a piece. That's out. Last touch by Josh Richardson. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Washington, number 3, Bradley Beal.
Short jumper off the mark. Horford to Simmons. To Embiid. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Thomas across the timeline. They trail by 7. Beal. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Harris to Horford. There it is, Al Horford. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Thomas. Nothing going here on that drive. Terrific vision. Whoa, what a finish.
And easy too. Get back on defense.
Simmons to Embiid. And the basket good at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Wizards at the controls. Thomas to Beal. Can't connect from in close. To Simmons. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
His first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the...
Ben Simmons. Couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career.
Shooting 2.
First try at the line. No good.
For the Washington Wizards, number 2, John Wall.
Oh, he missed on a pair. Wall. Ben Simmons able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Tobias Harris. Fires the 3. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Horford. Trying to cash in. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Deep three at the buzzer. First half comes to an end, and a great start for the 76ers.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The 76ers absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Field goals.
As long as there's time left on the game clock, no lead is truly safe. They just have to be ready to seize every opportunity in the second half.
Player of the half.
Tobias Harris did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game. That's me. I got ball.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Wall into the front court. 14-point deficit. Has a chance. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Joel Embiid swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And throws it down.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Ben Simmons blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Beal. Wall to Beal. Fight to shoot for Washington. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Beal down for McGee. Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Simmons with it. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 6 now.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Beal down for McGee. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He'll take that any day.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Wizards have it. Joel Embiid. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Joel Embiid with the block. That's his third block this evening. 4-3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
2 minutes remaining. Offensive foul.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Now a steal by Washington. Trying to cash in with the step back.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
And scores.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Kyle O'Quinn pins it. Turnover gives them the possession. Smith into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big.
I got ball. I got ball.
Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. Thomas with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Has a chance. Shot by Thomas misses. Trey Burke. And the rebound taken in by Smith. Is Smith. Passed it off. Cruises inside for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. has a look. Ish Smith. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the fourth, and not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Good look that time, but off the mark. To Thomas. Runner here won't go. Burke with it. He'll run the offense. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Burke with it. Looking to make something happen and count the basket inside.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. For 3. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kyle O'Quinn matched up with Mahimi. Trying to cash in. The shot missed by Smith.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Sixers call for time as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
Simmons to Horford. There it is, Al Horford, looking good, 4 for 5.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Wall to Thomas. Nothing going here on that drive. Thomas. That's no good. To Richardson. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Ben Simmons rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. Especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Al Horford has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Wall with it up top. His guys down big. Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Simmons to Richardson. Beyond the arc for three. Cleaning and a putback slam.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Can't connect. Into the front court. It's Wall. Trailing by 14. Nothing going here on that drive. To Wall from long range. And John Wall, good on the quick release there.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
That'll be out of bounds. Simmons the last to touch. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. It's Wall. Can't connect. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. Fourth this contest. Here's a chance from long range.
Blocking so many shots.
Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Wizards with the basketball. Wall. To Beal. Surveys the floor. Beal. Great feed. Sets it up. Layup goes down. Well done.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
I'm here. I got ball.
Deep three. At the buzzer. Josh Richardson is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 78% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Assists.
The Philadelphia 76ers play fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
Tobias Harris could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.